Hey guys, it's JoeBoboneHalf. Well, if you're in the mood for a new digital camera, I have a couple of suggestions for you. Now, if you have a really cheap price range, you can always get my current one, which is the Samsung Digimax A503. Probably it costs you about 70 bucks at Walmart, maybe 80. It does 640 resolution at 24 frames per second, which is much better than a webcam, but does not have any optical zoom. And it's only 5 megapixels as a camera. So, as a camera, no. As the alternative to webcams, sure, why not?
What I forgot to mention while editing the video is the Samsung S630. 6 megapixels and 3 optical zoom as a camera, and has okay video functions at 640 at 30 frames per second, and is only $100.
Now, if you have a slightly higher price range, I got two cameras for you. Now, these are both digital cameras. They're not exactly camcorders, but they do have pretty good video functions, and both are $200. Both are 8 megapixels, and both have 5 optical zoom. Let's take a look at them. This is the Samsung S850. 8 megapixels as a camera, 5 optical zoom. Stars. Shoot 640 at 30 frames per second, which is pretty darn good. As you can see, it's a lot clearer than the other one. It also shoots 720 at 20 frames per second, and it also shoots 800 at 20 frames per second, though I do prefer to use 640 at 30 frames per second, because it's a little bit more standard, and saves on file size. A couple of things I liked about the camera. It runs on AA batteries, which means that in a pinch you could get power for it, though I would always suggest either lithium-ion batteries or rechargeables with lithium ions as a backup. It's also made by Samsung. So is my phone, so is my old camera. And I'm a fanboy of Samsung. It's also got a nice black rough finish, so it's not going to take fingerprints, and runs off of regular SD cards, and is capable of taking the 4 gig SD card. Pretty cool, huh?
Is the E500, made by GE. It's got, as you can tell, a really clear picture. It has 5 optical zoom. It's got a really nice autofocusing lens. It's got an okay mic. The only thing I dislike about it is that it records in MOV format, which is good because it's a lot more compressed than AVI format, but unfortunately, you can't edit in Windows Movie Maker unless you convert the file. This camera, 8 megapixels, really glossy, prone to fingerprints though, and has a specialty battery, which means you'll never have to buy batteries, but then again, if it goes out, you're
Bananas!
Overall, I'd give this camera, even beyond its drawbacks, B+.
And just so you guys remember, this is what the capture looks like from a decent webcam. This webcam, of course, is the Logitech Orbit MP, I think. Its price range is about $100, give or take 20. When it comes to webcams, it's a pretty good webcam. As long as, too many programs at once while you're trying to capture, it's a pretty good webcam. Still, I don't like using it, because one major thing about it, you gotta have good lighting, otherwise you're not gonna get anything good out of it. Or, what'll often happen is you'll turn up blue or red if you're doing it in the dark. The overhead light just gives off an unnatural glow. Either way, just thought I'd let you see that. I'm gonna shut this window now, because I got the AC on, and I got a corner room, so sunlight lets in a lot of heat.
I would like to thank the store that's down the street from where I work for letting me borrow their GE camera. Not sure about the GE though. When I think GE, I think washing machines. I don't really think cameras, but it was fairly nice. I'd also like to thank Jess for letting me borrow her Samsung S850 camera, even though I actually borrowed it without her knowing. Oh well, she'll know now. Anyway, I hope you guys got a pretty good idea on what camera you'd like to buy if you were confused. Anyway, that's about it. This is JoeBoboneHalf preaching two things: love and peace.